Good morning, children. And today I'll be teaching you English for class 6. So last time we saw about nouns and all those things, and this is the second chapter. Here what you have is how we are forming the plurals. So before that we'll be learning about singular and plural. So from the word itself it is clearly understood. Singular, plural. What do you mean by singular? From the word you can understand? Single, one. For example, we take boy. So what is the plural of boy? If there is only one boy, we say boy. If there are two or more than two, we say boys. So this is very important. When you understand singular and plural, you can very easily make sentences also. For example, the boy dash playing. The boy dash playing. Here I have given you two similar sentences, but there is only one difference. In the first sentence it is given in singular, second sentence it is in plural. So grammatically how does it come? You have to observe this one. It is singular. So how do we say? The boy is playing, because there is only one boy. And here we have plural, two or more than that. So how do we write? How do we tell or write? The boys are playing. I hope you understood. And most of the things, this will be explaining to you later when we are learning about verbs. But here, all the things, you have a rough idea that when you add yes, immediately it becomes plural. It is not like that. Most of the nouns, when you take s with them, it becomes a plural for that one. Like in this case, boy, boys. And if you take another example, like for some of the words ending with, that means the last letter ending with, sometimes yes or yeses, yesage, ch, and all those things. What does it have? Ending with x. So all these, how do they form the plural? For example, ending with yes, we will take bus. So what is the plural? We don't write s here. If you write s here, it is wrong. It gives you another meaning. A bazaar. So here it ends with es, bus, buses. So accordingly, the pronunciation also will vary. The first one I told you boy. So here we don't take anything, just yes only. So how do you pronounce it? Boy, boys. Whereas in this case you see bus, it ends with yes. And then how do you write it? B-U-S followed by E-S. So the pronunciation, the phonetic sound also will vary. Bus, buses, buses. That's how you pronounce it. So see another example for ending with S's. For example, pass. It ends with double S. Don't think it is that pass or fail. It is a pass. Like for example, COVID-19, we have the pandemic here. If you need to go outside, you need to get a pass from the police. So that pass, singular pass, gate pass we say when you are going to watch a match. So what is the plural? It ends with SS. So the plural will be formed PASSES. How do you read it? Pass, passes, pass, passes. Now let's see another example of ending with SH. That is brush. You can see here it ends with SH. So what will be the plural? We take ES for that one. Brush, brushes. In English, the rules are not similar. You have exceptions for everything. Like brush, brushes. Now what is the other one? CH. Word ending with CH. You see this one? Church. It ends with CH. So what will be the plural? CHRUCHES. churches. Then what's the next one? box ends with X. So how do you take the plural? B-O-X-E-S. So, what is the first one that I explained to you? When the bird and nouns only will have plural, like kind is an adjective, we don't say kinds. So, ending with S, SS, SH, CH or X. Ending with, that means, see, I have written for that only the example. It ends with S, it ends with double S, SH, CH and X. So all these, when they take the plural form will be the singular form followed by ES. So that's how we form the plural for these things. This I will be writing you as an assignment and I will sending it to you in the WhatsApp group. And if you have your textbook, it is mentioned there also. You can have a look at it and study some of the singular and the plurals for those words. Now we will see something like ending with Y. Ending with Y. So when it ends with Y, there are two rules. The letter preceding, that means the letter which comes before this one. So for example, I am again writing that boy here. It ends with Y. The letter preceding means a letter which comes before Y. We have to see whether it is a vowel or a consonant. So before that I would like to explain what is a vowel and what is a consonant, though you all know about it. A, E, I, O, U. They are called the vowels in the English alphabet because they are very important. If you form any word, at least one vowel will be there. Only there are some words which do not have vowels. They are also three-letter words like try, fry. You can see here, you don't have vowels here. Other most of three or big or anything, you usually have vowels. See, pie, you have the vowel there. It is very important in the phonetics, that is the way we pronounce a word. So there A, E, I, O, U are called the vowels and all other letters, like you see A comes as a vowel, B, C, D, F, G, H, then I is there, J, K, L, M, N, O is there. All other letters we call them as the consonants. So here noun, when it ends with Y, what do you see? You see whether the preceding letter, the letter which comes before Y, is a vowel or a consonant. So when you see this one, like for example, here it is a vowel. So if it is a vowel, then immediately you have to add yes only there. B-O-Y, boy. Since it ends with Y, you have to see the preceding letter. It is a vowel and so we write boys. Whereas if it is a consonant, what do you write? First you have to identify that one. See, it is not very difficult once you do it by practice. It will come very fast. Now see this one, army. It ends with Y. And what is a letter that precedes army? That is M. M, like I told you, it is a consonant. So here what will happen? In the plural R-A-R-M, Y will change into I followed by ES. This is how we form plurals for nouns that end with Y, but the preceding letter is a consonant. I know you may get confused because I am speaking fast in English. Only thing is to listen when it ends with Y and the letter before that one is a vowel, you add only yes. If it is a consonant, you change that Y into I and then add into the plural army, armies. So before that, what is a vowel and what is a consonant? A, E, I, O, U are the vowels. All other letters of the English alphabet, we call them as the consonant. You might have studied in the article also the usage of A and N. What is a vowel and what is a consonant? Now another, if you see, when words end with FE or F. For example, you see this one, wife. It ends with what? Fe. So how do you form the plural? When it ends with Fe or F, we change the F into V, W-I. F changes into V, and we write ES, wife, wives. You see this one, K-N-I-F-E. It ends with F-E. How do you form the plural? K-N-I, F changes into V, we write V-S. So knife, knives, wife, wives. You see this one, you might have studied in science, you know about it. Leaf, it ends with yes. So how will you form the plural? L-E-A, F will change into V, we write it as leaves. So the plural, when the noun ends in F-E or F, we change that F into V, add ES, you get the plural form. Wife, wives, knife, knives, leaf, leaves. And if you go to the next one, there are some like double vowels like double O and all comes like foot. In this case, what happens? Foot. Foot means our leg, one. Bottom part. This double O will change into double E. So what is the plural of foot? It is feet. And see another one, goose. This double O in the plural, it will change into double E. So what is the plural of goose? Don't say gooses, it is geese. And there are some words which do not have plural, or some which are taken in singular only. Whether it is, for example, you see furniture. Furniture means table, desk, bench, anything made out of wood or that you are using for sitting or writing or cooking, they all come under furniture. But even if it is a group, one chair only you are using also, we say furniture. In our house, whatever we have, all included together also, we say furniture. The same way with luggage, when you are traveling by train, you take lot of bags with you. Bag, we say bags. But when you use the word luggage, you should not say, I have 3 luggages. That is wrong, because whether you have 1 or 3 luggage, we use it as in the same form only. Luggage is luggage. Whether you have 1 box also, whether you have 10 boxes also, we don't say luggages, it is luggage. And there are some which do not have, these are all important, like furniture, luggage. Then we have some, like some animals, deer, what do you call it? Fish, sheep, they don't have plural. But nowadays, fish, we have plural fishes also, but that is for another one. If it is the same type of fish, like carp only, then we don't say fishes. If we have 2 or 3 types of fish, like sardines, carp and mackerel and all those things, different types of fish, that time we can call it as fishes. The same way, alphabet. How many alphabet are there in English? There are 26 alphabets. Don't say it is wrong. It is 26 also, we say alphabetum. Whereas when I ask you how many letters are there in English, there are 26 letters in English. So they don't have plural, some of the words. And some of them I have taught you in a capsule form as to how we form plural. So why do we form plural? So it should have a singular. Like I told in the earlier part of the class, singular means single, plural means 2 or more than 2. And after this, in the next class, you will be learning about countable and uncountable nouns. Thank you very much.